All right. Good evening, everyone. Howdy-ho. What is going on? We are live currently, in case you were wondering, within the Reckon Alliance breaks. We will give it a quick 3 or 4 minutes here while we set things up. Just so you all know, we can get in the room, say hi to each other, how you doing, and all those good things. We will have a quick razzle dazzle before the break gets going live, and then we will get right into it for break 19. While we're waiting, hey, what's going on, BD? What's going on, Brian? While we're waiting, here is who has what teams. What's going on, Nikki? We have Ryan Beagle with the Islanders, Frank Mincielli with the Rangers Panthers, Jim Torrance with the Oilers and Jets, Keith Stein with the Sabres and Kings, Brian DeMarco with the Wild and Sharks, Ryan Evan with the Blackhawks and Devils, Jeremy Oliveri with the Senators, Yotes and Stars, Andrew Jones with the Maple Leafs, Nicole with the Preds, Alex Khalifa with the St. Louis Blues and the Ducks, Brian P. out in Colorado has Montreal, Avs, and Flyers, and we're going to look at the Canes and Columbus for our Raz here in just a few minutes. What's going on, Keith? Nice to see you in here. See if we can do a little game action while we're waiting. I don't know if YouTube will like this or not. I'm rocking Nordiques tonight. Let me turn this off for a second. Yeah, the game's not currently on. Rocking the Nordiques for BP out in CO. Game's not on though, I'm going to turn it back. And we got about 2 minutes left before we get started. Before we get into the Raz. Then we will get into it. We're going to start with OPC tonight. Then we'll go to Allure, Ultimate, Premier. We'll have our Hall of Fame guesses, of course, in the Ultimate and the Premier. Maybe the Allure. What's going on, Mike? Nice to see you in here as well. And for the Raz tonight, it's Rob, Ryan, Donnie, Casey, Mickey, Brian, Brian P, Casey, Donnie, Brian P, Brian D. So we're going to do that real quick. We'll go ahead and do that right now while we're waiting. If I can make a transition here. Boom, bam. So there is our Raz. So the top two will get a team. I know it looks very pixelated because I'm going to a different computer. But number one team or number one person at the end of six spins will have the Canes. Number two person will have the Columbus Blue Jackets. That's how the order they were on the website. So you can kind of see it there. There's Rob, Ryan, Donnie, Casey, and everyone that participated in the Raz. Everybody's name's there. So we will go ahead and do the first one. There's our first randomize. And we have Casey on top and Brian P at the bottom. So again, spot 1 and 2 after 6. 1 will get the Canes, 2 will get the Blue Jackets. So here's number 2. And we got Brian P on top. Number 3, we have Rob V on top. Number 4, we got Casey W on top. Number 5, we got Brian P on top. So the very next one, random number 6, top 2 will get Canes and Columbus, and here we go. Number 6 is Nikki will get the Hurricanes. Congrats, Nikki. And Donnie S will get Columbus. So Donnie and Nikki will get the ones. JD, you are not, buddy. Jason, you are not. But that is our Raz winners. Nikki with the Canes, and then Donnie with the Columbus. Nikki, I know you could be a megastar if you wanted to trade. Donnie is a huge Canes fan living in North Carolina, but completely up to you, obviously. As long as Nikki doesn't get a Seguin. Yeah, Donnie's a huge... I don't know if he's in here. So it'd be completely up to you. Well, it wouldn't be because he's not here. It's tough to do. Alright. If he hops in, possibly. I was just looking out for him. We're going to start with the OPC. Before we get going, 2 new breaks just went live on the website. What? One is a 4-box mixed teams of, random teams for 4 boxes of stature. So we'll do random teams at the start of the break. So a half a case of stature is down on the website. And that is break number 23. Break number 24 is also on the website. That's 2 boxes of stature, 2 boxes of ultimate, and 1 box of the Gold Rush. The 2 new breaks just dropped. So let's see if Nikki, I'll ask in chat real fast, just to see if he wants to do it. Let's see here, Donnie, trade Nikki, CBJ for Canes from Raz. See if he responds back. Well, we're gonna go with OPG, like I said. Then we're gonna go with Allure. Then we'll go with Ultimate Premier. We'll have 3 Hall of Fame guesses for Allure, Ultimate, and Premier. And so the Hall of Fames that we currently have, there's only 3 of them, are going to go out this week. And you will get the Raccoon Alliance wooden token, kind of neat. And each token has something in them, like $5 off your next break, $10 off your next break, 1 free team in a break, things of that nature. So that's where we're going there. Who's got the Avs in this? Mike says. Brian P. out in Colorado, Mike. Brian P. has them, which he never really watches live. He's usually working, and he's a huge Avs fan, so I doubt he would turn them over for you. But I was trying to hit Donnie up real quick. We'll give him like a second or 2 longer as I open up this box, get the cards out. Yeah, he's quick on it. So the Avs just dropped in, was it break 24, I said? So all 31 teams are out there as of right now. 2 boxes of stature, 2 boxes of ultimate, and 1 of the Gold Rush. So Mike, if you grab them real quick, you will beat BP. Here's all of our packs for OPG. I was gonna say, OPG is not expensive, and I kind of like it a lot. You get a lot of cards and a lot of fun ones, a lot of fun inserts. Some people just don't like it. But we'll give Donnie 1 minute more, and if not, he's gonna lose out. Yeah, Mike, break 24 that just went live at 9 o'clock would have the Avs in it if you beat everybody else there. I know they're chasing the Allure right now. Oh, okay, I gotcha. All right, we're gonna get going. Mickey, if there's a trade afterwards, just let me know. But first up in OPC, or during the break, doesn't matter. You can always do it on the fly. So good luck everyone in break 19. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. OPC I like, base product. Allure's, medium level, and we've got our two kind of higher end boxes there to end it. So we'll have our Hall of Fame guesses too. So good luck everyone. First up is Blake Wheeler from the Winnipeg Jets. Carl Hagelin for the Caps. A league leader of Leon Draisaitl here. League leader insert. Very cool. We got a Connor Hellebuck insert for the Jets. And right off the bat, we got one of the playing cards of Quinn Hughes, the 9 of Spades. Here's why I like the product. You can get the chrome playing cards. Back this year's red. I think these are awesome. But Quinn Hughes for the Canucks with the 9 of Clubs. We got Shattenkirk, Deuces22 on Twitter for the Ducks. Radko Gudas for Florida Panthers. Nate Schmidt, former Capital for the Canucks. Ethan Bear for the Oilers. And Janne Kokkonen for the New Jersey Devils. So I like these. They're fun little packs. Tons of inserts. Be a bear to collect them all. Mini cards like the old tobacco cards. All sorts of goodies. We got Draisaitl here for the Oilers. Cody Ceci for the Penguins. And Jake Ottinger for the Stars. Very neat one there. A little insert. And so there's different levels too. This one's obviously kind of the retro with the old school OPC logo there. Non-numbered but still a cool insert. Then we have one of those tobacco cards, like I said, of the Breadman. So OPC Premier. They also have OPC Premiers that are kind of like OPC Platinum. This one's not that though, but still a cool insert of Breadman for the Rangers. Carl Lundstrom for LA. Patrick Marleau for the Sharks. Craig Smith for the Bruins. Zucker for the Penguins. Krecky for the Bruins, the pack that never ends. And Torrey Krug for the Blues. So Krecky and Krug as the last two. All right, Mikhail Backlund for the Calgary Flames. Van Riemsdyk for the Flyers. Damon Severson for the Devils. Dennis Gurianov for the Dallas Stars. Marquee rookie here of Jacob Bryson and the Sabres. Or Recrue de Renom. Jack that up. Another insert here of Bobby Ryan for the Red Wings. Kind of the retro insert. We have a blue border here of Jacob Trouba and the Rangers. And all the colored numbers I don't believe are numbered except for black. And I think black was the 1 of 1. If I remember right. That could be OPC Platinum though. But it could be in this too. But I think black is numbered 1 of 1. But Trouba for the Rangers. Tyler Myers for the Canucks. Adam Henrique for the Ducks. And Ryan McDonough for Tampa Bay Lightning. Next up, Kershaw for the Blackhawks. Nick Foligno for the Maple Leafs. Mikko Koskinen for the Oilers. Marquee rookie of Quinton Byfield for LA. And for the Blackhawks, Alex DeBrincat with the retro here. This one looks very neat. There's the back there. Like the old school OPC logo with Lazy Kids. Red border here, Radko Gudas for the Panthers. Second time we've seen his card. Again, non-numbered, just a colored insert. Max Domi for Columbus. Jack Hughes for the Devils. Duncan Keith for the Blackhawks. And Matt Duchene for the Preds. Yeah, it's one base set retro variation as those with the Lazy Kids on the back. Eberle for the Islanders. Maybe they're not lazy, they're just taking a nap. Connor Brown for the Senators. Leddy for the Islanders. Got a team checklist for Montreal. Very neat. Followed by a team checklist retro of the Blackhawks. Got some original 6 here coming through. Very cool team checklist there. Followed by a Snorkel Squad 7 of clubs for Matthew Tkachuk rocking that mouthpiece. And I think, if I remember right, wasn't Quinny 6 of clubs that we had pulled? Just a second here. See if we can get the whole deck tonight, which I doubt we will. Going back here just a second. We're gonna get a run going here for our rummy hands. No, he was the 9 of clubs. So Quinn was the 9 of clubs. We got the 7 of clubs. One away from having a good run going there. But Matthew Tkachuk for Calgary, rocking that snorkel there like a caught largemouth bass. Followed by Anthony Mantha, also rocking the snorkel like he's a caught crappie in the rocky edge of the dam. Mantha for the Caps, Adam Larson for the Oilers, Rupa Hintz for Dallas Stars, and Evgeny Malkin for the Penguins, the last 2. Yeah, lots of mouth guard fishing action. Mackenzie Blackwood for the Devils. Clayton Keller for the Coyotes. Looks like a hooked bluegill. Also part of the Snorkel Squad. The Flames, I think, we got to expand. It can't just be the Flames. We can have a Snorkel Squad all-star team. Dustin Brown for LA. Got the retro of Jonathan Bernier for Detroit. Very cool cat on his helmet there. We have a blue insert for Thomas Tatar in Montreal. We've had blue-red so far. Jacob Zorl for the Bruins. What's going on, Ryan? Ryan Lindgren for the Rangers. Mason Marchment for the Florida Panthers. Gustav Forsling for the Panthers. And Seth Jones for Columbus. Ryan, we're just talking about the Snorkel Squad, guys that wear their mouthpiece out of their mouth, comparing to them to panfish and largemouth bass caught down by the dam at your local pond. We're gonna have a whole backstory to it, like buttons. Our all-star team of Snorkel Squad. Jake Gardner for the Hurricanes. Brett Pesce for the Hurricanes. Back-to-back Canes there if you're drinking at home. Be taking a drink. Samsonov for the Caps. Free agent at the end of the year. I think he might be moving. Season highlights for Patrick Kane. Very cool insert. Vanacek and Samsonov are both free agents at the end of the year. Be interesting for the Caps to see who they keep. Matthew Tkachuk is a fish. So Kane insert season highlights. Followed by the retro insert of Ross Colton for the Bolts. Marquee rookie retro insert. And now we have the 8 of clubs. What are the odds that we have a run? Sebastian Aho for the Hurricanes. Now if we're playing, we can put these 3 down and say gin. 7, 8, and 9 of clubs. What are the odds that that happens in the same box? That is absolutely crazy. So that was Aho with the 8 of clubs, Tkachuk with the 7, Quinny with the 9. Anybody think that's odd? It's a it's a double rainbow. What does it mean? But we got 3. Can we go with 4 by the end of this box? Marc-Andre Fleury for Vegas. Pierre Bellemare for the Avalanche. Maybe the Upper Deck correlation guys were like, let's just put a whole hand in there. Colton Sissons for the Predators. Nikolai Ehlers for the Jets. That's the last 2. yeah. I think you're right, Nikki. It didn't shuffle at all. Let's see if we can get 6. That's right. We get a straight flush. That would be absolutely nuts. Alexander Texier for Buffalo. We got a checklist here of card 1 through 52. If everybody's okay with this, the house is going to keep this card. It'll end up in somebody's pile. I'm not really going to keep it. One random person will get the checklist. It's actually 1 through 100. We're not gonna random 100 guys here. So this will just end up in somebody's pack of cards. Checklist 1 through 100. Double open-ended straight flush. All right, next up we got the LA Kings checklist. Followed by a very cool league leader, Kirill Kaprizov retro insert. Love the colors on this. That is amazing. Kind of green and tan on the back with the lazy kids. But that is awesome for a retro insert. This is what I'm talking about, like cool inserts in base OPC. And still people don't like it. And it's a cheap box too. All right, we got Elias Pettersson with the kind of the old tobacco card here for the Canucks. Owen Tippett for the Panthers. Anderson for Montreal. Suzuki for Montreal, back-to-back Montreals there. Drink number 2 if you're playing along at home. Breadman for the Rangers and Vladimir Tarasenko for the Blues. Panarin and Tarasenko. Yeah, that Kaprizov is nice. All right, we're looking for the 6 of clubs or the 10 of clubs. Ty Smith for the Devils. Jamie Oleksiak for the Stars. Ooh. Joe Pavelski for the Stars, back-to-back Stars there. Nikki, the more I think of what you said, I think you're right. So we've had 3 packs in a row of back-to-back same teams. Clearly their shuffle game is not strong. Josh Archibald for the Oilers, the retro insert. We have a green border here. Marquee rookie of Cole Caulfield. Sweet card. Nice bright green. Yeah, oh, this one is actually numbered 44 of 50. So awesome one from Montreal. And less than 100, of course, we put right into a Lodi. But very cool insert. Montreal's going to Brian P. in Colorado. Nice card for you, Brian. And 44 of 50 there. Cole Caulfield. That's very sweet. I'm digging that. The green. Kind of pops out. All right, next up we got William Nylander for the Leafs. Tristan Jarry for Pittsburgh. Adam Pelech for the Islanders. Jeff Petrie for Montreal. Nice beard there, Jeff. Loving it. And Burakovsky for the Avalanche. As the last 2 there. We have 9 packs or so. 10 packs left of OPC. Luke Kunin for Nashville. The Brinkat for Blackhawks. Justin Schultz for Caps. Marquee rookie here of Tanner Gino for the Preds. Non-numbered. Nice rookie card. Matthew Barzal for the Islanders. Jack Eichel with the mini card here. OPC Premier. I think there's one OPC Premier mini card that's kind of like a platinum, the kind of chrome, per box. I could be wrong, but it might be like per 1 or 2 boxes at least. Or this type of card, but it's like the OPC Platinums. A nice one there of Eichel. Kirby Dack for the Blackhawks. Mark Stone for Vegas, of course. Dougie Hamilton for the Canes. And Thomas Tatar for Montreal. Those last 2 there. All right, who we got next? Lars Eller for the Caps. Darcy Kemper for the Desert Dogs. Joe Thornton for the Leafs. Jake Allen for Montreal. Mikko Koskinen insert here for the Oilers. Kind of a cool card. All those colors really look nice here. Kind of the red and the blue of the card mixed with his mask. Very cool retro. We got a blue border here. Season highlights for Nicholas Backstrom rocking that outdoor jersey. It says skates his 1,000th game for the Caps. And non-numbered, a very cool blue bordered card. Vladislav Namestnikov for the Red Wings. Darnell Nurse for the Oilers. Victor Rask for Minnesota. Jake Muzzin for the Leafs. All right, do we get another playing card? Nick Ritchie for the Boston Bruins. Patrick Kane for the Blackhawks. Lee for the Islanders. League leader of Connor McDavid, 105 points. Very nice insert there of CM97. We got Chris Letang for the Penguins. Nice retro insert. Blue border here for Valerie Nichushkin for the Avalanche. Non-numbered, but still a cool insert. Tuukka for Boston. Scott Laughton for the Flyers. Brian Elliott for the Flyers. Back-to-back Flyers are third or fourth of the night. Kailer Yamamoto for the Oilers. It's the last card there. It's funny to see the kind of the signs in the background. It's like a fake fan back there with the cutouts. See Yamamoto and Elliott there. It's the last two. Probably see those for a year or two, I guess. The Swedes have the best flow. Rocking the hairdos. Nick Paul for Ottawa. Matthias Ekholm for Nashville. Neil Pionk for the Jets. Marquee rookie of Arttu Ruotsalainen for Buffalo. Another cool insert here, JT Compher. I think he scored last night, if I remember right. I think he scored, I don't think he had a hat trick, he might have had 2 goals. But Compher there. The colors just really look awesome with these inserts. Comfort for the Avs. You have Patrick Kane for the Blackhawks with the mini card. Again, I don't believe this is numbered. It's not. OPC Premier Patrick Kane and the Blackhawks. Followed by Alex Goligoski for Coyotes. Matt Murray for the Senators. Keanu Miller for the Rangers. And Corey Perry for Montreal. Those last two. Alright, so you got 4 packs left. Like I said, we're going to do a Hall of Fame guess for all 3 of the remaining boxes. So start thinking Allure will be next. Start thinking of your Hall of Fame guess for your 2021 Allure. It could be a last year's insert auto. It could be a rookie this year or a big name star for the Hall of Fame. Dmitry Orlov for the Caps. Linus Ullmark for Buffalo. Loving the dual sabers there. Alec Martinez for Vegas. Team checklist here for the Rangers. Very neat. Nick Cousins for Nashville. This one's got to be numbered here. Oilers Connor McDavid, the black border. And it is 11 out of 100. Very cool insert for the Oilers and Connor. So you're rocking McDavid. Short print in the OPC box. Very cool. Going to Jim Torrance. That is awesome. Love the colors too. But 11 out of 100, or it's an eBay 1 of 1 backwards of 1 of 110, depending on how you want to roll. A very cool McDavid card. Out of 100 for Jim. Congrats, Jim. All right, Ryan Strome for the Rangers. Jaden Schwartz for the Blues. Bailey for the Islanders, and Antoine Strawman for the Swamp Kitties. Next up, Matt Zuccarello for Minnesota. Justin Falk for the Blues. We have a season review card for Josh Norris in the Ottawa Senators, as Norris gathers 35 points. Neat insert card there. Now another insert card, rookie season review of Niles Hoglander for the Canucks. Pulled his signed helmet in that big box last break. Don't believe these are numbered. You saw the next card there. We have the 3 of spades now for Nico Hischier. So we have a, what's it when your hand's all the same suit? Is that a flush? So we got the 3, 7, 8, and 9 of clubs now with Hischier and the Devils. Capo Caco for the Rangers. Mason Appleton for the Jets. Brandon Hagel for the Blackhawks. Rob Thomas for the Blues. This is the natural one. And Jonathan Quick for LA Kings. But we're going back to our poker hand here. We'd be sitting really high with our 9, 8, 7 and 3 of clubs. A flush draw, says Mike. One more and we would have a nice hand for that final card. We were playing some Hold'em. So close on the straight flush. Come on, Upper Deck, don't let us down. All right, Connor Hellebuck for the Jets. Hampus Lindholm for the Ducks. Robin Leonard for Vegas. Alexander Romanov for Montreal. I think Leonard only played a few games, didn't he? Then he went down to the Ice Cats in Chicago for most season until they started getting hurt during COVID. Then every single goalie they had played. But Bruins for the checklist here for Boston. Got a retro insert of Philip Myers and the Flyers. Got a blue border here of Colin White in Ottawa, non-numbered. Scott Mayfield for the Islanders. Thomas Nosek for Vegas. Esa Lindell for Dallas is the last 2. Maybe we get the 654. All right, 2 packs left to get that straight flush. What is it, the river card now we're looking at? Mackenzie Weegar for Panthers. Matthew Dumba for Minnesota. Marquee rookie of Tice Thompson for Devils. Retro insert of Dustin Brown in LA. Blue border for Adam Larson in the Oilers. Marc-Andre Fleury for Vegas with the mini card. OPC Premier. Danny DeKeyser for Detroit. John Klingberg for Dallas. Mark Strom for Calgary. Jesper Bratt for the Devils is the last 2 there. All right, last pack. It's been a fun box though. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. Hope you all have too. Last pack. Anthony Duclair for the Swamp Kitties. Pietrangelo for Vegas. Lafreniere for the Rangers. His beard's getting big in the playoffs. And you got our retro insert of Jake Gardner for the Hurricanes. And we have a 7, but it is not of clubs. Going with Ryan O'Reilly and the Blues. Upper Deck finally got their game together with the last pack. So we got 4 clubs, 9, 8, 7, 3, and a 7 of clubs. So we got a pair of 7s at least in our hand. Matt Reslick for Boston. Paul Byron with Montreal. Werenski with Columbus, of course. Claude Giroux and the Flyers. And Mr. Dante Fabro for the Nashville Predators. So to end our OPC hand, we got our pair of 7s here. And our 9873. All that built up for a house, pair of 7s. That's right. Yeah. Pair of 8s just beat us and took all of our chips. That's pretty hilarious, though. All right. We are on to Allure. And again, like I was saying, get your last year's guess in, or this year, or a big star. Hall of Fame guesses right now for Allure, and go. And like I was saying, 2 breaks dropped at the start of this. Break 23 was a half a case of Stature, which is 4 boxes, random teams. So set prices We'll random the teams at the start of the break and have times for trading. And then break 24 dropped 2 boxes of Stature, 2 boxes of Ultimate, and a box of the Gold Rush. That's a fixed team, so pick your team with tiered pricing. So depending on which route you want to go there. But I think it's a pretty fun box. OPC. Love the little tobacco style cards. Got some cool inserts as well. Got that McDavid out of 100. And the Cole Caulfield as well. Plus our playing cards. Put our McDavid on display for now. I'm sure we'll get some nice things in Allure. Put them back here for the time being. All right, who do we got? Frank says Laffy. Mike says Bone Byram. Brian D says Patty Kane. Keith says Victor Olofsson. Dan Dove says Jake Ottinger. Nikki says message retracted, message retracted. JD says I'm guessing Ryan O'Reilly, and Liam Foudy for Nikki. All right. Let's see what we can do. They're solid guesses. I'm gonna go with I will go with Vitek Vanacek for the Caps. Gonna go with Vanacek for the Caps. What was that? Oh, the little border they just folded over there and down there. All right, shuffle these real fast, just so we don't get the auto first pack, but we probably still will. Here we go. We have Mitch Marner for the Leafs. These cards are so much heavier than the OPC cards too. It's hilarious. So Marner for the Leafs, followed by Gabe Velarde for LA. Roman Josi for the Preds. Got a black rainbow of Jake Gensel and the Penguins, followed by a black rainbow of Pekka Rinne. So 2 black rainbows in a row. There it is. And we have an absolutely disgusting Vasilevsky misprint here. You guys can see that around his head and body, and the Upper Deck logo, and the Allure going off the top of the card. It's so horribly awesome that I love this card. Thank you, Upper Deck. Or it's his chalk outline. Not sure. But that's the quality control for you there. You can see the Allure right there going off the card and where it should be stamped. The logo as well. Over by my thumb here. I mean, yeah, you're right. Like, so bad, leave it in there. Nobody will notice. That is awesome, though. Very cool but awesome. Or very ugly but awesome. And the back here, I'm surprised it is lined up. But the back does look good. Nicholas Bedin for the Blackhawks. Rookie of Josh Norris. And Patrick Kane for the Blackhawks. It's the last 2. Kane and Norris. Not sure if Rob is watching. But he might find that amusing. All right, next up, Philip Kurashev for the Blackhawks. Mark Scheifele for the Jets. Man, this one too, we got Jacob Vrana, just as bad. You see the outline there over his shoulders. Well, it's not as bad, I should say. But you see the outline there around his shoulders of where he kind of got double stamped. It is just a box of fuck-ups here by Upper Deck. It'd be awesome if it was. You see the Allures kind of double stamped there as well. But Verona for the Caps, rocking a weird misprint. The back is fine though. We got Vitaly Kravtsov with the pixelated grand entrance. Send to PSA. PSA would be like, we can't grade it, it's shaved. So Kravtsov there with the pixelated grand entrance. Cool card for the Rangers. We got Yanni Hakanpää for the Ducks. Robertson for the Leafs. Ryan O'Reilly for the Blues, and Kyle Palmieri for the Devils. It's the last two. So we've had one in each pack. Can we go 3 for 3? Kind of like a playing card set. We'll have a set of misprints. The Brinkat for Blackhawks. Camel Carr for the Avalanche. Nice one here, a red rainbow of Ryan O'Reilly and the Blues. It's not going to be numbered. A very cool card to put penny sleeve next. Then we got a double rainbow of Jonas Johansson for Sabres. What does it mean? Double rainbow there of Jonas Johansson. And our red rainbow for Mr. Ryan O'Reilly. Just back there. Then we have Mikey Anderson for LA and Zach Parise for the Wild. So not a glaring misprint in that pack. All right, we got Jacob Vrana, Caps. Tyler Benson for the Oilers. Black Rainbow, Pavel Francois for the Avalanche. And we have it in this one. Here we got Timothy Liljegren. So bad it looks good. There's his chalk outline. Not sure what they were doing. The entrance is all sorts of messed up there. So is the grand. Quality control on this day was out back smoking or something. So 3 cards in 4 packs that are just horrendous. Liljegren for the Leafs. Artem Zagadulin for Calgary. Probably jacking up his last name. Nick Suzuki for Montreal. Robertson for Dallas, and Shesty for the Rangers. Robertson and Shesterkin, his last two there. It'd be horribly awesome if the auto is that way. Carey Price for Montreal. Liljegren for the Leafs. Yeah, QC guy was taking extended leave. McKinnon here with a nice black rainbow. And here is our auto, Philip Kurashev for the Blackhawks. Don't think anybody called Kurashev. They did not. Blackhawks going to Ryan Evans. So congrats, Ryan. Of Kurashev and the Blackhawks. The Red Rainbow auto. And it is this year's 2021, which is nice. Don't have the last year's inserted in the product for this box. Put them here. Nice card for you. Set on the auto horns for Ryan. Congrats, bud. Ole Juolevi for Vancouver. Hashir for the Devils. Ottinger for the Dallas Stars, and Svechnikov for the Canes is the last two. It's like 3 or 4 packs left. 3 packs left. Then we'll kind of get into our higher end boxes of Ultimate and Premier. Alright, Travis Konecny for the Flyers. Gibson for the Ducks. Quack, 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 Mr. Ducksworth. Jake Evans for Montreal. Got the pixelated grand entrance here for Gabe Velarde in LA. Got a nice insert there for the Snorkel Squad and Brady Tkachuk. We'll get right back to him. Thomas Harley for Dallas. Connor McMichael for the Caps. That one is all sorts of banged up too. You can see the line right in the middle of that. Chaz Michael Michaels and Pasta for the Bruins. Those last two there. So we had our grand entrance for Gabe Velarde. Not a number, but still a cool insert of Velarde and Kings. Then we had Brady Kachuk here with the green quartz, 38 of 99 for the Sens, Jeremy Oliveira, and the Snorkel Squad. So a nice card for you, Jeremy. Out of 100, 38 of 99 for Mr. Kachuk. And Ottawa. Alright, excellent. First up, Brad Marchand and the Bruins. Tyler Seguin in Dallas. Thomas Harley in Dallas I think it's our 5th back-to-back of the night. I lost count. You're drinking at home. Rock on. Got a red rainbow of Gil Sens for the Devils. Grand entrance here, more messed up than who knows what. You see the weird outline there. The word entrance is double stamped. Grand is double stamped. Jake Evans might as well be double stamped. QC guy. Not sure what he was doing. He had the COVID. But a misprint there from Montreal. I think that's our 4th in this box. Alexander Alexiev for the Capitals. Ryan Suter for Minnesota. Matthew Kachuk rocking the Snorkel Squad. Looking like a smallmouth bass that you just took from the rocks next to the retaining wall in that 3-foot pond. Hook, line, and sinker right there for Kachuk and Calgary. All right, and last pack in our OPC Platinum box. I'm sorry, our Allure box. Allure. Ryan Getzlaf from the Ducks. Heiskanen in Dallas. Black Rainbow of Connor Hellebuck and the Jets. Very nice one there. Followed by, what in the wide world of sports? Bowen Byram with the grand entrance auto here. Very nice. Wasn't expecting 2 in the box, but since they messed up so many cards, we'll take it, right? Byram for the Avalanche going to Brian P. out in Colorado with the green grand entrance. Green auto. So nice that we get 2 autos in a box of Allure. Mike did call Bowen Byram, but unfortunately we had the Kurashov auto first. So Mike, you went right up to the doors of the Hall of Fame, you rattled them, and realized it closed an hour ago. You were so close, Mike, on calling the auto, but one off. You got there at 1 a.m. Central Time and realized they closed at 1 a.m. Eastern. That's very late for the Hall of Fame to close. Yep, Mike was close. But a nice card for Brian out in Colorado with the Bowen Byram grand entrance auto. Auto horn for you. All right. Got a couple cards left. Philip Broberg for the Oilers. Shane Bowers for the Avs. Shabbat for the Ottawa Senators. And Mr. Matthew Barzal for the Islanders. All right. Well, we got more chances for you, Mike. So right now, Hall of Fame guesses for Ultimate. Go. Yeah. The security said, not today, son. Keep it moving. But we do have our box of Ultimate back here. And I'll give you plenty of time for your guesses. Just going to open it real fast. right, here we got Peyton Krebs for Brian, Carter Hart for Keith, Bo and Byram again for Mike. Sticking with O'Reilly and the Blues for JD. Niles Hollander for Dan Dubs. Jason Robertson for Nikki. Lafreniere for Frank. All right. Give it a second or two longer. Just going to open the pack here. We will put buttons down on it. All right. We'll wrap up our names. Here we go. Our first card. Thank you, buttons. We have Anthony Angelo for the Penguins, Ultimate Rookie. This is 260 of 649. 260 of 649 for Anthony Angelo and the Pens. There, 260 of 649. Nice black patch there for Angelo and the Penguins. Next up we have, for the Red Wings, a signature masterpiece of Philip Zadina. Signature masterpieces, Philip Zadina. Non-numbered, but a very cool one. I don't think anybody said Zadina. The Red Wings and Caps are the teams that I grabbed to get the break moving tonight. Philip Zadina and the Red Wings. So this card is available if someone were to want it. Very cool card. Nice gold pen there. Next up we have, for the Blackhawks, 2020 rookie Alex Regula with the Ultimate Introductions. Very cool card. Nice hard signed card there. Regula and the Blackhawks going to Ryan. So Alex Regula, 2020 Rookies, Ultimate Introduction for Chicago. There's the back there. And there, do a little auto horn for Ryan. And our last card in this pack, also a Ultimate Rookie 2020 introduction, Ultimate Introduction, Philip Kurashev for the Blackhawks. So Kurashev and the Blackhawks also going to Ryan again. Back-to-back Blackhawks there in the pack. So nice cards for you, Ryan. All right, so we are down to our box of Ultimate. Get those guesses in our last box. I'm sorry, for Premier. For Premier. Get those guesses in our last box of the night. All right, Keith says Perone. Krebs for Brian D. O'Reilly for JD. Byram again for Mike. Niles Hollander again for Dan Dubs. Laffy for Frank. All right. Last box of the night. Again, just as a reminder, the half a case of Stature with random teams dropped. Then our 2 boxes of Stature, 2 boxes of Ultimate, and box of the Gold Rush Vaults launched at 9 o'clock as well. Nice fat pack here of Premier to end our break on. Auto for Nikki. Let's see who we get. Try to open this piece here. There we go. All right, so our first up, Matthias Brome for Detroit. Matthias Brome for Detroit. Nice jersey there. Next up, we have a rookie Paramount Premier for Ty Smith and the Devils. Big old piece of jersey there. Devils going to Ryan as well. Ryan had the Blackhawks and Devils. A nice one for him tonight with 2 autos and a couple nice inserts as well. The Ty Smith and the Devils rookie Paramount Premier jersey. For the Avalanche, absolutely ridiculous patch there. Pavel Francois. That is a 1, 2, 3, 4 colored patch. You got the blue on top, then the silver, white, and red. 14 of 49 for Francois and the Avalanche going to BP. Brian, absolutely nice card for you here. Francois and the Avs. Right in there. That's sick patch. You can see the 14 out of 49. There's the back. Next up we have for Dallas, Ty Dellandrea. So Nikki had the right team, had the wrong player. A nice on-card auto there of Ty Dellandrea and the Stars. Nice patch there too with green and white. 70 of 99. 70 of 99 for Dellandrea and Dallas. A very cool auto. See the TD at least. I like that they're all on card too. Yeah, it's got to be. I imagine it's got to be a number. The star has pointy edges. I don't think it's a star. Maybe the 0 and 10. Stars going to Jeremy Oliveri. Nice card for you, Jeremy. Hit the auto horns for you. All right, next card we have another ridiculous patch. Yanni Hakanpää for the Ducks. 227 of 249 rookie auto patch. 3 colors with the black, orange, black, and white. A very cool card for the Ducks. A little quack, Mr. Ducksworth. Going to Alex Khalifa, who's been buying the Ducks lately. Hopefully Yanni is a when you collect Alex. So Yanni Hakanpää and the Ducks. 227 of 249 for you. Size, we're kind of running out of room. Put him in front of Connor. Why not? Do a little auto horn for Alex. 2 cards or so left. We have Jason Robertson, 40 of 65 for the Stars. .40 of 65 for Robertson and Dallas. And the last card of the night for the Blackhawks, Mr. Alex DeBrincat, 238 of 299. I've seen him a few times with their boxes tonight. The DeBrincat and the Blackhawks, 238 of 299 to be our final card. Here's the fun though. I think we had a cool mix with the OPC box, then double autos in the Allure, and kind of cool ones also with the Ultimate Premier. So awesome break there for break 19. Thank you everyone for being a part of it and kind of watching with me live here. This one final time, the 2 new breaks launched on the website. You guys can go and check them out. But thanks for hanging out and having a good time. It was a lot of fun. And stay safe, everyone. We'll see you again real soon. And have a good night. We'll see you back on Twitter here real soon. Take care.